Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alvin. I'm a part-time reseller here in Singapore, and in my channel I usually talk about what's sold on my eBay site, and I usually also talk about things that I unbox and I buy and unbox, things that I flip, when I buy from various sources. And I do talk about things that are happening in Singapore. So if you are interested in such content, do give me a like for this video and comment down below what do you sell on eBay, and subscribe to my channel for more of my eBay selling and things are happening in Singapore. Usually every week I will do a recap of what I've sold on eBay. Why? Because it's just a general idea of things that can sell as an international seller, and if you are based in Singapore like me, you generally would like to get more from your items that you purchase, and eBay pricing is a thing. So to sell on eBay, you have to put it on eBay to sell. It's not that hard, but some do put it on Carousel, which I do, but I usually sell them on eBay primarily. And without further ado, let's jump right into our weekly report. This report will be for last week, January 17 to January 23rd. I did a total sales of $2,694.13. This is all in US dollars. How to sell on eBay, you maybe can click on this channel above here. I did a full video on how to set up your eBay account and your Payoneer account, because as an international seller, you do need another account to receive money from eBay. Taxes and fees is collected is $167.22. This includes basically anything that's tax related, because once a buyer gets taxed, you do need to pay a fee on it. Yes, I know it's ridiculous, but that's how eBay works. Selling costs, it's usually the shipping labels, that the fees that you put on top of what your selling price is. That will be $381.20, which is about 14% of my total sales. Because again, anything that you put on eBay, the selling price, the shipping price, and tax and everything, you get to pay a fee on it. So that's why selling on eBay, some might think that eBay charges a very exorbitant fee, but if the thing sells, why not? So the net sales after all that will be $2,145.71. This is 16 items that I sold. Average sales, because of my niche of the things that I sell, which is primarily toys and collectibles, pricing is pretty high. And things that I sell on eBay, it's not cheap. Let's put it that way, it's not cheap. Partly because if you want to send anything out of Singapore internationally, at least the base shipping cost, the bare minimum is about $10 US. So you are selling internationally, sadly that's the case. So but of course the average sales value may vary for you, but for me it's $168.38. Primarily I sold most, if not all, of my items by fixed price. None are sold on auction for last week. I will talk about auction style versus fixed price listings in due time. But generally speaking, as an eBay seller, try your best, especially as a first-time eBay seller, do price your items as fixed price, because auction style does not work. To be very frank, it does not get back the money. It's not your money's worth. There's no money in it. Do it fixed price, turn on your best offer, and you're good to go. It's the same as the total sales, which is $2,694.13. 16 items going out, 16 by 16 items, of which combined shipping, which I took a best offer of, Attack on Titan's Figma figures. One will be the Mikasa Ackerman figure that I had. I had this quite a while. It's just that it got returned to me. For whatever reason, I sent it to Brazil way back. It got returned to me. The buyer did not respond. Somehow he didn't get his money back. I don't know what happened all this while. And then I just relisted it. It's as simple as that. It sold for $80. Shipping was about 25 if I'm not wrong for this one. The second piece that was sold to the same buyer was also 80. So I think if I'm not wrong, he paid a total of 200 US dollars for the entire lot. I took a best offer on it just to get it out of the way, because it is the last season, the last final season of the Attack on Titans, and I think the pricing for this has gone down quite a bit. The next item I would like to talk about will be the games that I sold. This World of Final Fantasy Maxima, I sold both at about $79.99. One of these will be the $79.99 one with a $10 shipping cost to it. Pricing on this has gone down, partly because somehow our local distributor got hold of even more stocks, and then right now I'm trying to sell down my pile of loot that I got from various shops. And yeah, this is a hoarding that unexpected, because who knew that a 2019 game would get reissued by the local distributor? But again, only time will tell whether it will sell at the discounted price, but who knows. I'm not going to talk about all of the 16 items. I'll be very frank with you. Some of which are sold down quite a bit. I will put up the listing in front of me or the side of me to show you what I've sold. If you have any questions, you can comment down below what I've sold and why I took at that price, but these are the items that sold because it's part of my collection way back, and then I'm just trying to sell down my collection. But for the few that I actually bought to resell will be the steelbooks, especially the Zelda Link steelbook and the Immortals Phoenix Rising steelbook. These two I got it off Shopee. I think the buy cost was about 15 Singapore dollars. The steelbooks can sell. It's very simple, partly because I think it's an exclusive to various parts of the world, and some places don't get it. Some people want to collect it for remembrance sake. But yeah, this one sold for $24.99 with a $10 shipping. The game wasn't that fantastic, to be very honest with you, but it still sells, this piece. So after factoring this one, factoring the buy cost of 15, $24.99, I still get back about $10. Why not? The most expensive items that contributed to my $2,000 over dollars sales of last week, which is bonkers, quite frankly, because I thought it would be slow. It will slow down, but it did not. So I've got a feeling this week alone will be a slow week. But yeah, these two, the Exorcist Reagan Possessed box set that I had for quite a while, I knew this one would sell. I bought it quite long time ago, and it's not cheap. I bought it about 150 Singapore dollars, and it sold for 500 US. This piece is a very, very sought after piece. The shipping cost is about 50 US dollars. So yeah, so give and take, I doubled my money, so to speak. This is part of my collection, and I had to sell it off. The box was super heavy. Luckily, it's going to China, and I had a shipping cost of free embedded. When I say shipping free, means the shipping cost is already factored into the selling price. If you're unaware, why do you see some listings have free shipping and some have a shipping cost to it? It's because the seller has already factored the shipping cost into the selling price. That's the reason why some do ship for free and some don't. Because ultimately for us sellers, we have to pay a fee on top of anything that we put a price on. Shipping costs, the selling price, and even the sales tax that you incur. That's how eBay works. Games, surprisingly, I've sold this Core of Princess, which I think one of the viewer was asking whether I can do a video on it. How to sell games, so to speak. Games in particular, if you have pre-owned games, my advice is to sell it on Carousel if you are a local Singapore seller, because pre-owned games do not do well against any of the sellers, be it in US, UK or Australia, because of region and because of the fact that they have their own sellers, which is even more cheaper than us. Having said that, like I mentioned many times in my other videos, game steelbooks can sell because sometimes they don't get it in their region or in their country, and some games do have a limited run. Like this Core Princess, I sold it for 100. I think a best offer this time. It ranges from 100 to 90 over to 100 US dollars. My buy cost is about 50 Singapore dollars. So I have this here. Unlike my other video where some of the Shopee or Lazada sellers will ship as is, they wrap with a bubble wrap and then just ship it like this. I don't, because it's an international sale. I will bubble wrap it and put it in a box. Then I'll show you how the process is right now. It's just simply finding a box for it and then bubble wrapping it first, and then you just ship in the box and then put a stamp the label on it. The box, I bought it from Shopee in bulk. I bought it and they were selling in tens. I bought a few. You can always buy a few every week if you want to, if you are selling quite well. For me, because I'm selling a few of the games, that box that I have, that size, fits both PlayStation 4 games, I believe even Xbox games and the Nintendo Switch. There is some space in between, but because I scotch tape it down to the box itself after I bubble wrap it, generally it will not move. Headache for shipping anything internationally is movement in the box. If you have things that not padded properly and it starts moving in the box, generally the item will get spoiled. And with games like this, if it's sealed, generally the customer or the buyer wants it intact. So because they bought it at a premium. So yeah, that's how I ship my item. And yeah, this will be the end of the video. What have you sold? What do you intend to sell as an eBay seller? And do you have any of these that you intend to sell? And my advice again, to sell it on eBay. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care everyone, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye bye.